Marvel movies for 2021 get delayed, which could have an impact on MCOC. 6-star feature divides opinion amongst the community. And finally, Odin is coming to the arenas. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the Marvel Contest of Champions news show for Wednesday. Make sure to hit the like button, please, and subscribe with post notifications on all. That'd be bloody lovely of you. Thank you very much. And also thank you to those that support the channel over on Patreon and YouTube membership. You're on screen now. Thank you so much for continuing that support. Also, those that support over on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. If you indeed have Amazon Prime, you can give a free Twitch sub. Go across and give that love. And as well, thanks to those that give tier 1 subs and as well donations, bits and all that lovely stuff. We begin Marvel Contest of Champions news with a look at the slate for MCU films. Why is it so important to MCOC? Well, it's going to be quite obvious with these dates are going to be pretty much solid things. With cinemas reopening again and the likelihood that these are going to be in cinemas means that the promotion for these films could largely see new champions coming into Marvel Contest of Champions. Except for Black Widow. Black Widow is a very different circumstance. If you know how this worked, was back late in 2019, I want to say, we started seeing promotion ramp up in trailers for Black Widow. This then meant when we went to 2020 and when we had the global pandemic, it then meant that it was pretty much scheduled in and, you know, Kabam still rolled out with the release because, well, you know, it's being promoted. So it means that it'd probably be done and dusted for then. But everything changed. The difference is that even though that we have got Shang-Chi and Eternals coming this year, we haven't seen any kind of teases or promotions in any kind of way. So I kind of feel that it's going to be either not going to be hitting those dates or going to be hitting those dates, which, as I said, could lead to new events coming into Marvel Contest of Champions. With the Eternals, I think that Kamel is going to get his character in the game. The same with Simu and his Shang-Chi looking characters, so I think that's going to be very much the movie versions of them when they're put in later on this year. But as we know, anything and everything can happen when it comes to the game and as well the world, so maybe it won't be stipulated to those dates, but let's face it, I think it's going to happen this year, especially with the rollout of the vaccine and various other things. I think that we'll definitely see those characters this year. Next up, and an infographic. Now I saw this, shout out to Dave Epic, who kind of copied me on this. I thought this was pretty cool, pretty well to put together. And it showcases all the different types of champions within the various crystals. So in Chaos, you got those champions. Nightmare, you got those champions. I'm just like looking to see if there's anything in particular I like or would kind of go, hey, go for. I mean, the War Crystal doesn't look too bad. I'm a personal fan of Hulkbuster. You've got Hood, you've got Dr. Voodoo, you've got Stealth Suit Spidey, you've got Red Guardian. That's a pretty solid one. I mean, that Evolution one does look relatively alright, but there are a few things to dodge. And I think that's going to be the nature of this, is like, how many bullets can you dodge in order to get something you like? And that goes with the 6-star featured, which we're going to talk about in a minute, because that in some ways has become a little bit problematic. But hey, this is a great little infographic. Dave Epic has a few other infographics as well. If I remember, I'll put in the description where to check out his Twitter handle. Right, now let's talk about 6-star basics and as well 6-star featured. So this is going to be a crystal overview. The biggest thing when it comes to these new crystals being added in is that you can get lost in the hype of new champions being brought in. Cosmic Ghost Rider and Apocalypse are entering into the 6-star basics. Yeah, what does that really mean? Great stuff if you have got the Abyss of Legends or any kind of Nexus, specific class Nexus. It is going to be pretty good for you to pick up a good champion from that. And that's a plus. But the minus is going in the basic pool. The 6-star basic pool, which, funnily enough, if you want to know what I'm doing with my 6-star featured or basics in the future is, I'm going to be opening 6-star basics because I don't like the 6-star featured that it currently is. That's just a personal opinion. Some champions I want, but I think you've got to dodge a lot more bullets to get yourself something that is ultimately good. More on that in a minute. However, though, it does look good for you to have a chance to pick up some of the champions you like. I've seen images of somebody holding off on their 6-star Nexus, 6-star Cosmic Nexus to get themselves a Cosmic Ghost Rider because the champion's been added in. Very smart, and that is something is recommended if you are looking to open your 6-star 10 Nexus, because it's not, you get like a broad spectrum, a lot more than just the 3 that you normally go for, so it's a good opportunity. In any case, a lot of people asking like, where are some of these champions in that particular basic? And a lot of the times, I've even said it before, it looks like in the spin, in the wheel, you do not see the champions that have been recently added. Only kind of good ones, always seem to be bad. Anyway, Kabam says, hey there, just a heads up, the reel that appears when you spin a crystal is a visual representation to show some of the champions available from the crystal, but won't necessarily show every champion available, especially in the case of crystals that contain more possible champions. The crystal still has a chance to reward any champion from its pool, regardless of which one appears in the animation. So, I'd like to give you an idea of that, especially if you pop it as opposed to you spin it. But, you know, sometimes you spin, sometimes you win, sometimes you pop, and sometimes you flop. You know, I span out and got myself a Cosmic Ghost Rider. So, what is this? And I've popped in a time. I've popped and I've got some good stuff. So it's just like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Any case, right? Yeah. So sometimes you will see what you want to see. Sometimes you won't. You know, basic pool being updated. There's a good example here of someone getting some good luck, picking up the Apocalypse. But I suppose like, you know, Awaken now. I don't know. Ronan. If you depends if you want to use him. Any case, right? It's good. Good luck. We need to move on to the 6-star feature now. And the 6-star featured is an iffy one, really. There's some specific things that one would like to see, but there's some stuff that people would not want to see. So yes, a lot of the times these form the kind of narrative of buff champions for the future, The 6-star featured is a hodgepodge of kind of like getting some good luck or missing out on stuff. A lot of the times these do feature buffed champions, and as well like it's just a hodgepodge of weirdness. So you've got some stuff like you've got Star-Lord as a 6-star. That's okay, that's a thing. Silver Surfer, Prestige Bumper. Thor, not too sure. I'm not going to rhyme every single one. Doctor Strange, I'd rather rearrange. And yeah, there's a few others as well. I do like Morningstar, by the way, and I would like to rank mine up in order to develop it a bit further. Mephisto, yeah, Super Skrull, good champion. Doesn't really kind of appeal to me. Psycho Man, he's alright. Spider-Ham, want. Immortal Abomination, want. Kingpin in his buff form, he's alright, yeah, he's pretty good. Strife, yes, definitely want. But then Colossus, I want. A bit of an iffy one when it comes to Jubilee. There's some good damage there, and as well Massacre, again good damage. Luke Cage is actually pretty solid for a lot of things. Hood is again good for people that need options, but people have got lots of options that do similar things to Hood. Either way, Magneto just for interaction synergies and the passive stun or passive parry. The fact is there is more misses to hits. And that is one of the key things about this 6-star featured that we need to wait and see like how things develop with these champions in the crystal down the line. But 98 days is a long time with this, and if I was to say between now and next month, would I want to get any of these or have a chance? Oh, and Hulk Ragnarok, of course. But would I want to do this? And the answer is no. I'm going to do 6-star basics for the next month and see what happens with any of these champions. And then kind of like, okay, is there a synergy? Is there something in the future that's going to like improve them? You know, I will dodge so many bullets in order to get myself a Colossus, which I'd love to get. So for me, at this given stage, no. 6-star featured in its current state, no. Dodging too many bullets, can't risk it. I'm not risking 15,000 6-star shards when I could save the other 5,000 for just doing a load of basics and seeing if I get better or worse than this crystal. Oh, whilst I've been editing, I just thought I'd put a little quick poll out on the community tab, the RichTheMan community tab. And it looks like the votes so far are going with 78% of you think that it's bad and have to dodge too many duds. With 22% so far, I think it's good. Do bear in mind, this poll has only been running about 29 minutes, which is about 30 minutes. There's been 253 votes. That kind of give you an idea. So yeah, not particularly good when it comes to this 6-star feature. Not to undermine any of their champions. It's just where the community are largely going with their thought process. Also, shout out to Cat Murdoch, who put together this. Is the updated Odin's Gauntlet. And the great thing about this is that, as a lot of you know, Tier 9 has changed because of the way that the certain nodes that were there weren't working for Odin, so they had to nerf it, they had to change it, which is great. But for tier 10, it looks like we've got Aggression, Fury, Fight or Flight, and Can't Stop, Won't Stop. That's going to be fun. I don't know if that turns into a very specific interaction. If I remember Can't Stop, Won't Stop, it's the one with the Unstoppable. So I probably think for me that's going to be Beardo all the way. Maybe some other kind of interaction type stuff with champions on a team. But yeah, we'll have to see. That drops very, very soon. Look out for that. And as well, it's great that we're going to get some free entries into tier 10 for those that are doing it. And also some additional tier 9, so it's going to mean more 5-star shards. And also, some lovely tier 2 alpha, which I know a lot of players do love and need currently. Right, and now it's time for arena predictions. Now, predictions for Odin and Magneto. This is a difficult one, but I feel that Odin, with the amount of hype that has been around the Odin Vault, I think that's the only interest players will have in this champion. He's good to play. Like, I did enjoy playing Odin, but at the same time, there's more need for damage, and as well, that Odin sleep just kind of like kills this champion off when it comes to say the interest side of things. However, I do think that there will be players out there interested in getting that Odin Vault pre-fight, so it will put this champion close to the 70 mil mark. Might be a bit higher than normal, and the thing is, it could be dropping down to at least about 60. But I don't want to take that risk with this prediction. It's a very important prediction. 70 mil I'm going with. The 4-star version. And again, this is the other point to it, that you may want to run double Odin. So you might find yourself going for the 5-star and the 4-star at the same time. But it might be a very, very kind of like strenuous kind of grind. But 13 mil flat I'm going with the 4-star version. And finally, when it comes to Magneto as the basic, I'm going with 2.2 mil. I think that will be fine. I think players are going to grab it and they'll, have a good time with it. But apart from that, that's where I'm going my predictions this week. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, as I said. Also check out some content recently posted up there. And I'll see you later on for a live stream. And have a good day, whatever you're doing. Bye-bye.